Hello guys, let's do the limits. This is part 2 of the limits. Okay, I took this question from November 2019. So the first question was lim when x approaches infinity, x squared plus 5x minus 2 over x. So we are calculating the limit. First of all, guys, you need to substitute the value of your x here on top and at the bottom. Ne? So when you substitute your infinity here, first of all, let's talk about infinity. Let's talk about infinity. Guys, when I was doing N5, I didn't understand what was going on with the infinity, but now I do, and I understood it in my own way. So let me make you understand as well. Or if you understand, you can continue using it your way, but let me share this with you. Infinity means a very large number, a very big number. That's infinity. Infinity means a very much big number. So when you have to think here, you don't need a calculator. There's no infinity on a calculator. You just have to think. Now that infinity is a very large number, if we substitute infinity here, it's going to be what? Infinity squared. Just imagine if a large number to the power of 2, which means that's large number times large number, which will give you very large number again. And then you come here, you substitute here. You substitute infinity here. This will be 5 multiplied by infinity. Your large number multiplied by 5. This number will be bigger than this infinity. So it's still gonna be the very large number minus 2. That very large number, we are only minusing 2. Still, when you minus 2, still it's going to be a very large number because we are just minusing the 2. So that large number is an infinity, as we said here. Over, we substitute it here. So the type here, I always say, guys, don't forget to write the type. You need to write the type here on your right hand side. The type here is infinity over infinity. Guys, I hope you understand that part of infinity. I'm still going to tell you more about infinity. Okay, let's go. So now we go to the second step. This was our first step. We got the type. Then now we are going to differentiate. We're going to say lim when x approaches infinity. This is 2x plus 5 over 1. I differentiated this, guys. You know how to differentiate again. So it's 2 multiplied by x, 2x to the power of 2 minus 1. We get this. Then this one, we get 5. Then this one, it's no longer there because it's a constant. It will be 0. So it's no longer there. That's why I just wrote this side. So now you go again to check the type. If you check on the denominator, you already have 1. Okay, the camera, it's not clear. Yeah, here on the numerator, on the denominator, we already have 1, which means the type is no longer infinity over infinity. If ever the type changes when you differentiate going forward, then you no longer differentiate, you're just substituting. I don't know if you guys understand that. What I mean is that if ever your type changes, you are substituting. If you differentiate and your type becomes infinity over infinity again, you're going to differentiate again for the second time. If your type become infinity over infinity after differentiating for the second time, you are going to differentiate again for the third time until your type change. Then you substitute. Guys, I hope you get that. Okay, let's substitute. When you substitute, you don't write lim. This is equals to 2 into infinity plus 5 over 1. As I told you, infinity is a very big number. So big number multiplied by 2 is going to give us a very, very big number. Plus 5, that 5 is going to add to that big number and it's going to be the big number again. So that will be infinity over 1. Anything over 1 is equal to itself. So our answer here is infinity. That's our 1.1. Yes, our answer is infinity. Okay, let's move forward. 1.1.2, it says that lim when x approaches infinity. Guys, and this time we are dealing with infinities. I chose infinities because some of you it's hard to understand them. So that's why on the first video I did the zeros and the numbers. So this time I'm doing the infinities. Guys, we are here now. So it's going to be x over x squared plus 1. Type, substitute here, it's going to be infinity over infinity to the power of 2. It's a very big number, plus 1, it's adding on top of that big number, and it still gives us a big number. So it's infinity, that's your type. See, so now we are differentiating lim when x approaches infinity. When you differentiate x, it's going to be 1 over 2x. You no longer write this one because it's going to be 0 because it is a constant. So you see now already your type has changed. You don't have x on top, so you can't substitute your infinity. Already your type has changed. So now you substitute. You don't have to differentiate again because your type has changed. You substitute. You're going to have 1 over 2 into infinity. This is equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by infinity. 2 multiplied by a very large big number. It's going to give you a big number, more than what you have. So it's still going to be infinity. Any number over infinity is equal to 0. That is something you have to know. There's no infinity on a calculator. You have to know that any number over infinity is equal to 0. That you need to know, guys. Any number, if it was 2 over infinity, what over infinity, that's 0. Always, guys. Please don't forget that. Okay, then we can move to 1.2. 1.2.1. We were given negative log y is equals to lim when x approaches 4 into 2 minus root x over 4 minus x. Yeah, it is this way. So they are saying we must calculate log y. We are not calculating negative log y. Here we have negative log y, but here we have negative log y, but they want us to calculate log y, positive log y. So first of all, we are going to calculate negative log y. After, we will change the negative to positive. So we can start. Okay, let's come here. We will say this is equals to, guys, I'm now using a red pen because I lost that one. So this will be equals to lim when x approaches 4. Lim when x approaches 4. So if you substitute here, you take your 4, you substitute here, it's going to be 0. Substitute it here, it's going to be 0. It's 2 minus the square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2, which is 2 minus 2, it's 0. 4 minus 4, it's 0. So your type is 0 over 0. That's your type. You have to write your type, guys. Show them what you know these things. You have to write the type. So your type is 0 over 0. Then you come here, lim x. Then we're now going to differentiate, guys. I showed you how to differentiate there on the past video. So here I will not waste time. I will just go straight to differentiating. So it will be negative 1 over 2 root x over negative 1. Now already we have negative 1 at the bottom, so which means we are not differentiating again because the type has changed. If we had 0 here, maybe we will substitute 4 again here, maybe we get 0 over 0, then we will differentiate again. But now here we already have negative 1 at the bottom, so we don't differentiate again, we now substitute. Yes, when you substitute here, you're going to get 1 over 4. Guys, I'm trying to cut this short. What you're going to do, you're just going to put this 4 here. You will get the number of here divided by negative 1. You will get 1 over 4. Guys, I hope you get that. You get that 1 over 4. After getting 1 over 4, after getting this 1 over 4, then you're going to say log y is equals to negative 1 over 4. Agree there we had negative log y. So when we are looking for log y, that is going to change. Yes, that is going to change. Okay. So guys, I don't know if I'm making a mistake, guys. I don't have a calculator. I'm just trying to push without a calculator. When I get a calculator, I'll come back and confirm all of this. But as long as you are understanding what is going on, I don't have a calculator. So if I did something somewhere wrong, I'm only using my phone to calculate. So if I calculated something wrong, please make sure you correct that. Make sure you correct me on the comment section. Just comment where I made a mistake and so that I can correct. Thank you in advance. Let's continue. The second question, 1.2.2, they said we must calculate y. We have log y is equals to 1 over 4. Okay, so we are calculating y. When you calculate y, when you check your log, your shift of a log is 10. So when you calculate y here, you're going to say y is equals to 10 to the power 1 over 4. Then is equals to 0.562. I hope you can see that. So we have another question, 1.3. It says, determine the value of x for which f of x is discontinuous. If f of x is equals to 1 over cos x minus 1. Here you are only going to take, when they say discontinuous, you're only going to take this one, the denominator. You take the bottom one. Always. I don't know. I also don't know why. I don't want to lie. I also don't know why, but I just crammed that way. You know, there are some of the things you just need to cram. Okay, let's go. And then you're going to say cos of x is equals to cos of x minus 1 is equals to 0. Or they also gave us, sorry, x e, it's 0 is to, that's our domain, I guess. 0 is to 2 pi. So we're going to do like this. Then we're going to say cos x. Just take the denominator and solve for x. You will never go wrong. X is equals to cos negative 1 to 1. Then that's 0. guys, just take the denominator and solve for x. You will never go wrong. Then you will say x is equals to 0 or x is equals to 2 pi. They gave us here. You need to write it and indicate it, or it's a 360 degrees because it's 2 multiplied by pi, and we know pi is equals to 180. Guys, I hope you understand that. I don't have a calculator, so if there is a mistake somewhere, somehow, comment and tell me, or I did a mistake somewhere, so that I can correct that. But I hope you understand everything here, and I hope you understood everything about the infinity. Thank you, guys. If you bringing your own problems to my inbox, go WhatsApp. I charge 10 rand per day. For that day, you will be able, I will allow you to ask everything you want. I'll help you with everything you want for that 10 rand, but only for that day you've paid for. Guys, you can text me on WhatsApp for that. If you have your own problems, you can text me on WhatsApp on 079-4399-643. Let me write them here. 079-4399-643. My name is Makati. Guys, just take these numbers, save them, and tell me, for those who wants me to help them with their own problem, bringing your own problem to my inbox, it's 10 rand. I repeat, 10 rand per day. For that day, I will help you with everything. If maybe you were practicing maths and you paid me in the morning for engineering science, then I will say, okay, it's fine, because you paid me in the morning, you don't have to pay again. I'll help you for free, something like that. But I'm not saying take all your problems and bring them to me because of 10 rand. No, I'm here to help you guys, and I hope you also help me. We are helping each other. Thank you. See you on the next video.